Since we already had an appointment with Speaker Renner, I have to talk about some Flagler County priorities. We merged the two meetings together and had the St. Johns County Director join us, and we were able to present him with his award, and again, coming from two of the counties that he represents.
Flagler County Emergency Management Director Jonathan Lord is back from Tallahassee, where he presented the Speaker of the Florida House, Paul Renner, with the Florida Emergency Preparedness Association's Legislative Achievement Award. Renner was recognized for his efforts by both Flagler and St. Johns County.
Back in the fall and beginning of winter of 23, I actually submitted a nomination for currently Speaker Renner because of some of the historic legislation and funding programs that the state rolled out from the legislature in the wake of the massive hurricanes Ian and Idalia over the last couple of years.
Lord tells WNZF he also used the opportunity to speak with legislators about topics specific to Flagler County.
Yeah, so during the emergency meeting, I actually got to meet with both of our representatives. I got to meet with Representative Renner, Speaker Renner, as well as Senator Hudson, to talk about, one, a legislative ask that the county has about building a non-school-based shelter, a replacement of Cattleman's Hall that could serve as a hurricane shelter, as well as a regional shelter for non-hurricane events, and then also talk about some other legislative items that were important to Flagler County and other statewide programs to encourage the continued funding of statewide programs like the My Safe Florida Home program that helps buy down risks in our community by providing grants to homeowners that are hardening their homes from hurricanes and other disasters. So it gave me the opportunity to talk about things that we feel very strongly about here in Flagler County emergency management and encourage the funding of those projects.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, February 13th. The Palm Coast City Council workshop meeting is this morning, and it's a full agenda.
The Palm Coast City Council is hosting its regularly scheduled workshop meeting, inviting public participation on a variety of topics. This morning's meeting is scheduled for 9 a.m. Brittany Kershaw, Communications and Marketing Director for the City of Palm Coast, says there's a wide variety of issues being discussed.
During the meeting, the city administration is going to discuss the feasibility study for a proposed sports complex, and they're going to explore funding options and potential economic impacts. Then the Stormwater and Engineering Department will shed light on recent infill lot issues that they've been investigating, and they will discuss the formation of a Citizens Advisory Committee.
And there are several other important topics.
And finally, the Utility Department will present an ordinance revising utility rates based on recommendations from the Santec Consulting Services, Inc. study that was conducted.
Then a public hearing process will be held on these topics on Tuesday, February 20th at 9 a.m. in the community wing at City Hall on Lake Avenue in Palm Coast. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
If we have our beaches in a shape that are there to protect, the infrastructure, the property, and like I say, have it in a shape that people want to come and visit and enjoy the beach.
Flagler County engineer Hamid Tabassian is urging residents to take the county's new beach survey.
The needs are so much in every aspect of our infrastructure.
Tabassian says the survey will help Flagler County obtain funds to renourish the beaches after several busy hurricane seasons.
The survey is to get the opinion of the registered voters and the Flagler County residents on the beach management plan that was approved by the board last year.
Tabassian says it's quick and easy.
Basically, it's a short survey. Do you go to the beach? How often do you go? And have you heard about the beach management plan? And how willing are you to participate in funding this plan?
You can find a QR code for the survey on the Flagler County government's Facebook page. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
I call it a celebration of life. Last year, in our first year, we did 1,055 births, so our women's health program is underway.
There have been a lot of babies born at Baptist Health in Clay County.
Ed Ubel is the president of Baptist Health. He said that the hospital is on target for about 1,600 births in 2024. He said a lot of people from Flagler come to Baptist as patients. The business report is on WNZF on Saturday mornings at 10, and it's on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, not only baby birthing, but NICU. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.